Now to your community focus. Every week on 12 News at 4, we sit down one-on-one with Governor Gina Raimondo to address your questions and concerns on the pandemic. Kim Clunian joining us live from the State House. She just wrapped up that interview. And Kim, you spoke with the governor really moments after we received word of new big numbers today in the COVID situation.
Yeah, those numbers, Brian, just shocking to see. We have now broken another daily case count record. Hospitalizations are on the rise, a percent positive rate of more than 7%. So I wanted to hear from the governor what new restrictions, if any, she is considering, and also how this ongoing crisis is impacting Rhode Island's bottom line. Here's a piece of that conversation. Governor, thank you for being with us.
Thank you.
So I just wanted to check in first off the top. You have your press briefing on Thursday. Have you come to any concrete decisions about Thanksgiving or further restrictions?
I'm not going to do further restrictions on Thursday. Next week, I'm going to be announcing some restrictions for Thanksgiving. My ask now of people for Thanksgiving is celebrate in your own home with the people you live with. I just did a lot of restrictions, and I want everyone to pay attention to them. As a reminder, you know, everyone ought to be home by 10 o'clock. Restaurants and bars need to be closed by 10 o'clock. Wear your face masks everywhere. Sports, a whole bunch of new regulations around particularly indoor sports. So I'm going to let those settle in. So no new regulations this week, but just a call to the people of Rhode Island to follow the ones. I believe if people follow the new rules, that could be sufficient. So we're going to let that ride for a little bit.
The numbers today not looking good.
Yeah.
More than 700 cases for the first time. Positivity rate over 7%. Hospitalizations are continuing to go up. And the difference, I think, now with the hospitalizations is that in the spring there were restrictions in place. Non-elective surgeries, non-critical surgeries were not happening, so there were less people in the hospital at the time in the spring. Now there are non-COVID patients there as well. Is there any concern about that, and are you considering once again postponing elective non-critical surgeries?
That isn't the plan this time around. So now we have field hospitals. You know, we have a field hospital in Cranston with over 300 beds that we could light up in a matter of weeks. I hope we don't do that, and if we follow the rules we shouldn't have to, but I'm prepared. We're getting ready. It's unfortunate. We're looking at the possibility of it. So we're in better shape now. I mean, we're much more prepared. Just to, you know, assuage some concerns, you know, we have a year's worth of N95 masks, a year's worth of these sorts of masks, gloves, face shield gowns. We have field hospitals prepared. Doesn't mean we want to use them, but it's not quite the panic, if you will. And so, no, the plan would be to allow them to continue their business. Frankly, the hospitals will go out of business if we don't allow that. And so the plan would be to use the field hospitals instead.
And at this point, there's only one remaining field hospital, and you think that's sufficient?
Well, yes and no. We haven't actually begun on the process of taking down the Convention Center Hospital, and we're going to hold for just a minute before we do that. Okay.
On the topic of the budget and the CARES Act funding, this is probably the most common question I get from viewers. The last time we spoke, I think you estimated there's about $500 million that was not going to be spent from the CARES Act money. Is that still a ballpark of?
Well, no, that hasn't yet been spent.
Okay.
That hasn't yet been spent. So, you know, I need to keep some in reserve. I'll give you a perfect example. Last week, I came out and said, restaurants are closed at 10 o'clock. And oh, by the way, we're putting money out the door immediately to restaurants between $2,000 and $10,000. That right there will be $10 million. So, and we're struggling with homelessness. We're going to have to do something around homelessness during the pandemic because you can't isolate, obviously, if you're homeless. So in any event, we've got between 400 and 500 presently unallocated. Some of it we need to hold because to continue to meet the needs.
Do you think that there will be allowance from Congress to say you can use some of that to help fill the budget deficit?
So I hope so. You know, it's very difficult to govern when the White House and Congress is so dysfunctional. Right now, you can't use this money to fill a budget hole. It's not permissible.
And it disappears at the end of the year.
And it disappears at the end of the year. We could use it to replenish our unemployment insurance fund, which has been utterly depleted. So there is that. I am told, however, that there's a high probability that they'll allow us to use the money to help us with the budget, but Congress has to change the rules, and beyond December 31st. So I'm trying to balance all of these competing needs in the face of great uncertainty.
Back in the spring, I think the estimated deficit was around $900 million, a shocking figure to many folks. What do you believe the projected deficit is right now?
For this fiscal year, it's closer to $300 million, and a little more than that for next year.
And I did ask the governor this afternoon if there was any conversation about moving budget conversations here at the State House into January. She said both the House Speaker designate, and the Senate President all seem committed to reconvening this month here back at the State House to talk about the spending plan. Brian?
Kim, as you know, we've been hearing from parents concerned about their schools, where their kids are going. Did the governor say anything new about remote learning in Rhode Island?
Yeah, Brian, as we hear those concerns from parents into our newsroom, I did want to ask the governor again about whether there was any plan to move to remote learning again this winter, maybe on a temporary basis around the holidays. She said no, that is not in the deck for her right now, because she does not actually believe that that will put a lid on the spread of coronavirus. And I will say there was a bright spot in our conversation today as I asked her about the Pfizer vaccine that is doing well in clinical trials right now. I will bring you what she said that impact will be on Rhode Islanders coming up new at 5. Brian?
Kim, live at the State House for us. Always helpful to have a little bright spot.
As cases continue to rise in Rhode Island, we're hearing from Governor Raimondo.
The governor sat down with our Kim Kalunian for our weekly one-on-one interview.
Kim joins us now live from the State House with what the governor is saying tonight about a coronavirus vaccine. Kim?
Yeah, Shannon and Mike, amidst the news of those growing case numbers, the % positive rate escalating, and also more people now in the hospital, there is that bright spot of the vaccine, as Brittany was just telling us about. So I asked the governor today what this news means for Rhode Island.
So that's a game changer, obviously, and that's just one of a half a dozen vaccines in late stages. I think the scientists and others who are following it were hoping for 60 or 70% effectiveness. 90+% effectiveness is fantastic news. So it has to get FDA approval. It has to be distributed. You should know, Rhode Island should know, we're right now working every day. I have a whole team working on vaccines so that we're fully ready to distribute the vaccine when it's available. And once we can start doing that, imagine this conversation if everyone in a nursing home was immunized. You know, if everyone over a certain age or with certain health conditions were immunized, every hospital worker or, you know, healthcare worker were immunized. It's just a completely different discussion. So it's hope. It is hopeful. And that's why I say to everybody, hang in there with me. Follow the rules. Hope is around the corner, and let's just hang in there.
And I also asked the governor today what further restrictions Rhode Islanders should expect her to announce at her press briefing on Thursday. She tells me none. While she may announce some more restrictions around Thanksgiving next week, she says this week there are not going to be any new guidelines. She wants folks to follow the rules that she outlined last week around sports, around the curfew, around mask wearing in public. She believes if everyone complies with those rules, those, she says, will be sufficient. Live at the State House, I'm Kim Kalunian, 12 News.
The pandemic was one topic 12 News reporter Kim Kalunian discussed one-on-one with Governor Gina Raimondo today. Kim joins us live with that interview. Kim?
Well, Mike and Shannon, among all of those bleak headlines, some good news from the governor's office today. She tells me she will not be announcing any new restrictions at her press briefing on Thursday. Instead, she is just urging Rhode Islanders to follow the rules that are already in place.
I believe if people follow the new rules, that could be sufficient.
Governor Gina Raimondo urging Rhode Islanders to follow her recently updated rules around mask wearing in public and staying home from 10 at night until 5 in the morning.
We sent out the alarm at noon on Sunday. That was a new approach. I'm trying to get people's attention, but we do have to rein it back in because it's getting pretty real pretty fast.
As case numbers continue to climb, hospitalizations follow close behind, but Raimondo said the situation at the state's hospitals is not as dire as it was in the spring, citing a year's worth of N95 masks and other PPE on hand and the availability of extra beds at the overflow medical centers set up by the state.
So the plan would be to use the field hospitals instead.
And at this point, there's only one remaining field hospital, and you think that's sufficient?
Well, yes and no. We haven't actually begun on the process of taking down the Convention Center Hospital, and we're going to hold for just a minute on before we do that.
And as far as Thanksgiving goes, the governor is urging Rhode Islanders to celebrate that holiday only with the people who live in their household. She said she will be announcing further restrictions for Thanksgiving, but that will happen next week. As far as schools go, I did ask the governor about moving to fully remote learning as cases continue to climb, but she tells me that is not on the table right now, as she does not believe that that will help to put a lid on new cases. Live at the State House, I'm Kim Kalunian, 12 News.